Namaste, it's Dawn the Self-Esteem Queen. I am back with another video. And thank you so much for all the people who know me in real life and love me and reached out after the video that I did yesterday. Well, I did it actually on Sunday, and then I think it got posted yesterday. Sometimes I go through, emotions, and I think it's important for people to see that even though I am the self-esteem queen, that there are some things that definitely hit my own self-esteem below the belt, and I have to work through those things. But as you can see, I'm back. So I have actually today an Ask the SEQ. For people that don't know about Ask the SEQ is when people send me emails, and maybe sometimes people don't want to have a full consulting service with me. Maybe they don't want to sign up for mentoring or coaching. Maybe they just have a question, and if they ask the question with as much depth as possible, I am happy to answer the question free of charge right here on YouTube. So here's the question, and it's a good one. Hey, Miss Dawn, I want to ask you for some advice, but I'm just going to text so you can respond when convenient. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because as you can see, sometimes it takes me a minute to even just get a video up because I have to edit it and shoot it. And basically, I'm still learning a lot about myself, but one thing I know for sure is that I definitely want to get married and have children. Like, I really want that. But after my last relationship, I realized I definitely have to heal more and find some self-love. My last ex cleaned out my whole college savings account, and that was just the last straw. I put myself in a position to be used in basically every relationship or friendship. However, I'm over the pain from them and no hard feelings because I really needed to fall hard to learn a lot about me. I just don't know how I will know when I'm ready to date again. I'm terrified of making a bad choice, and I fear I won't find a man willing to wait for me since I am celibate. Do these fears disappear the more I heal and fall in love with me? Great question. So to answer the question, yes, those fears go away when, so the one thing that conquers fear is love. Okay? The one thing that conquers fear is love. So the more that you begin to love yourself, and the more that you, I don't want to use the word convince, but the more that you tell yourself, these are my standards, this is what I'm willing to accept, these are my boundaries for what I'm not willing to accept, and then you stick to that, right? So let me tell you a story. People that know me know this. So this football player that signed like a multi-million-dollar contract, he had been trying to talk to me for almost about a year. And I would ask him like specific questions because I don't have an hourglass figure. I likes to eat. And adversely, I don't wear makeup. This is MAC lip gloss. I only wear two different types of lip gloss, MAC and SWL. And I rarely get my eyebrows done, because I don't even know how to do it, and they have to do it for me, and then I just pray that it lasts for a month or so. So I was asking him, like, why me? Why me? Because I'm very plain Jane, and I don't have a problem with my plain Janeness. I just am aware that a football player normally would want somebody that's a little more spruced up, hourglass figure, keep her hair done. I mean, I try to keep mine cut, not done. So I was just trying to ask him questions. And some of the answers that he gave me, I won't say that they were alarming because they weren't alarming, but it let me know he's not the one. So I'd ask him the question, and he'd be like, well, you're very low maintenance, so you want to date me because I'm low maintenance, not because I'm intelligent, not because. So I started to, in my mind, red flag, right? And then on another occasion, I asked him, because he said, well, would you be willing to have more kids? And I'm like, well, at the time I was 35, so I was like, well, yeah, I mean, possibly, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, because my other baby mamas, they be tripped. So I'm the cool one, and you want me because you want to have a kid that you can be around because your other baby mamas don't get along with you? Do they get along with each other? So you want to put me in a situation where I'm the mediator? This is not love and hip hop. I don't understand. So it was a deal breaker. And I don't care how much money he has. I don't like football. I don't want to fly out. And I have children, twins. They're 4. And I want to spend my time with my children, not trying to date some guy for financial security to then impregnate me and give me some more. I'm good. I'm good. The moral of that story is, because I love myself, I'm not willing to settle for being with somebody that I don't have an energy connection with, right? And so as you grow to love yourself, you'll realize that a lot of connections that really work out and that really are like just awesome, they have to do with energy. They don't have to do with physical appearance. They don't have to do with a lot of things that are superficial and on the surface. They have a lot to do with the energy that you feel. When I look at you, memories of love, like no one before, you stay on my mind. You know, how do you feel when you are around certain people? I have been single since 2010. And I like that. And it's and my friendships and my relationships are very fruitful because I get the intimacy. Don't confuse intimacy with sex. I get the intimacy that I need from my friends, right? Male and female. So I'm in a place where if I'm going to date someone, they have to compliment me, okay? Because my other friends already do so much. So if someone's going to date me, they have to be in addition to what already is in my life, which is plenty. I think where people go wrong is that they get so desperate to be in a relationship that they allow their boundaries to be compromised. They settle for things that they wouldn't otherwise settle for. And the right person will love you, you know, enough to be celibate with you. You know, I went and saw my life coach over the weekend. He just happens to be celibate, unrelated to me, but I'm also celibate. And, you know, we have these conversations about intimacy and what intimacy really is. And intimacy is not sex. Intimacy is, you know, if I need my head to be rubbed, that shouldn't lead to sex. If I need, you know, my back to be rubbed, that shouldn't lead to sex. If I give you a hug and it makes you feel tingly all over, it still shouldn't lead to sex. Intimacy and sex are two totally different things. So if someone is with you and you guys have the same synergy, you guys will both understand, you know, what intimacy is, and you guys will agree upon that. If you don't agree upon what intimacy is, there's something to be said about that as well. Because if they think intimacy is sex and you don't, then the chances of you being with this person and being equally yoked is slim to none. Self-love is so important because when you love yourself, you know what it is that you're looking for. When you love yourself, you can be more specific. And make sure you write these things down as well. Be specific about who it is you're looking for. Not just the looks department, right? Because looks can definitely be deceiving. And I'm not saying you have to get with some duck. I'm saying be mindful about what it is that you want. Like, I know specifically what I'm looking for. And the reality is that I know I've already found it. I know exactly where it is. I know exactly how it operates. And I'm just patiently waiting for it. I'm not waiting, you know, on some ticking time clock. I'm not putting up thoughts in my head like, oh my God, I have to. Sometimes you just have to chill, you know, and the best person to be with you is someone who's your friend first, right? Because, and I'm not talking about a 6-month friendship. I'm not even talking about a year friendship. I have a old friend, and he used to tell me, you know, you should really take the time to get to know people before you call them your friend. So really, you should have someone who's an associate for a year before they can even be called your friend. And then after that time period, right, if you want to date the person, you should casually date the person, meaning they're not the only one, for a year, right? So that's 2 years of getting to know somebody. Then in that 3rd year, if you guys want to be serious, okay, cool. Now, I'm not asking everybody to have those same boundaries. What I'm saying is, when you don't have any sort of boundaries, you're liable to date anybody, do anything, and compromise your morals and your ethics just so that you can be in a relationship. And I'm sure that you know people that do that. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. You want to make sure that you are good with you. Have you taken yourself to lunch and dinner? Do you take yourself to the movie? Do you go places by yourself and you're not embarrassed to do that? You have to love yourself and know without a shadow of a doubt, I love myself. And there are certain things that I'm not willing to compromise. I tell people all the time, I have boundaries and I'm sticking to them. Personal relationships and friendships. You know, I've been in bad relationships, okay? I've been in really good relationships. And the really good relationships that I've been in, they haven't worked out, but I've remained friends with the person that I was in a relationship with. That's a great relationship, right? Because it's a friendship that maybe didn't work out on the intimate side, but worked out on the friendship side. And you have to be mindful that everybody that you meet, no matter how much you like them, everybody's not meant to be like your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Some people, you know, you can like maybe in that way, and they're still not meant to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend. So be mindful of that, because we catch feelings for people and we don't realize that maybe that's not really the role that they were meant to play in our lives. And if you're not careful, you'll have the wrong people playing the wrong roles in your life, and whole other, you know. So I hope that answered your question. If anybody else has questions, you are more than welcome to reach out to me. You can email me at info@selfesteemqueen.com, and I am more than happy to answer your question. Please don't send me questions on Facebook. I don't read and respond to my emails there, because I have about 7 email accounts, and I already have an issue dealing with all that and responding to emails there. So if you want to email me, please email me at selfesteemqueen.com. If you forget the info part, just go to the website and hit the contact page and send me an email, and I'm more than happy to answer it for you. So until next time, happy Tuesday, everybody, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I love you, and there's absolutely, positively nothing, do you hear me? Nothing you can do about it. Have a great day.
Your love is so good, so good, so good to me.